Section 8 vouchers just opened up and dropped 60 to 70,000 people off Section 8. Now that's a hard pill to swallow for some people because some people rely on that 100%, and it's messed up. So I don't agree with that. This ain't got nothing to do with Trump or nobody else. This is facts. You can go check it for yourself. You open it back up, and then you drown out 60 to 70,000 people. That's 60 to 70,000 mothers or fathers that don't have a place, of their own for their kids. And they wonder why so many people out here selling drugs, robbing, stealing, doing all this extra stuff. Because look at the positions y'all put them in. Man, the government's so shiesty, y'all. I don't know if y'all paying attention to this, but the government is so shady. They will play right in your face. They will work hard to give you something, make you work hard to get something, and then they'll figure out a way to legally take it all away.
When the government shut down, that means a lot of programs stop getting money. One of those is HUD, the Department of Housing and Urban Development. That's the one that helps pay rent for families on Section 8 or housing. Now, here's the problem. When HUD stops getting money, they can't pay the landlord their part of the rent. Usually, the government pays a big chunk straight to the landlord every month, and the tenants pay the rest. But if that money stops coming in, that means landlords won't get paid for weeks, maybe even months. And no, the tenant isn't supposed to suddenly pay the whole rent. The contract says the government pays their share, but some landlords might not care about that. They might start threatening to end leases or refuse to renew them because they're not getting their money. And the landlord can't lawfully demand the whole rent from the tenant while the voucher is active, but they can issue non-renewals or start an eviction after the lease ends. This depends on state laws and how long this shutdown lasts. But if it drags on, landlords might ask to terminate the HAP contracts. That means the tenant might lose their unit, and it's not because they did nothing wrong, but because the government froze the funds. Bottom line, you can't legally be forced to pay the government share during a shutdown. But if it takes too long, the landlord could say, I don't want to renew, and end the agreement. I hope this shutdown ends soon so we all can get back to normal, because it's a lot of people that's being affected by this. And it's a lot of posts of people making fun of people that's on Section 8 and food stamps. But you never know. It could be you one day that might need government assistance. So while you sitting around making fun of people today, this could be your reality tomorrow.
And that's on period, because who knows when the table can flip. Hey beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. So credit goes to the creators in these videos. And guys, in today's video, Section 8 was made to help people who were trying, right? Those who are trying but are still struggling. And not contrary to popular belief, many people think that most of those are on Section 8 are lazy, they don't want to work, they just want to depend on government benefits, right? I beg to differ and disagree, because not everyone on this program is lazy or refusing to work. Now, many are single parents with 2 jobs, elderly people living on small retirement checks, or even people that are living with disabilities, right? And this program allows them to have stable housing, which is the foundation of everything else. I mean, when you have a safe place to sleep, you can think clearly. Then you can think of keeping a job. You can think of, sending your kids to school. You can think of trying to build a better life. Now, without Section 8, many families would be one emergency away from sleeping in their car, in shelters, or on someone's couch. So this program is not just, in quotes, help, right? It's the difference between having a stable life and struggling to survive. Guys, what do you think in the comment section? Do you agree or disagree? Let's see what these other creators have to say.
I have a video that I want you to check out. I have a young lady that's being evicted, and she's on Section 8. Her problem is she didn't pay a portion of the rent. But right in the state of Arizona, there has been up to 45,000 evictions that's taken place midway through 2025. 45,000 evictions, okay? And it is a record breaking already. And they expect it to be even double that by the end of the year. Okay, so far is 45,000 evictions. And I'm telling you, landlords are looking for any reason
to definitely evict someone that's on Section 8. They don't want Section 8 anymore. It's a lot of landlords that are backing off of Section 8. They're not trying to take those vouchers anymore because they're becoming too risky now, especially with all the cuts that the Donald Trump administration have made to Section 8. It's very risky for landlords, and landlords is trying to get away from them. So if you are a Section 8 tenant, the worst thing that you can do is not pay your portion of the rent. Yeah, we got an eviction schedule here today.
What? How y'all got eviction?
What you mean, how?
Cause hold on, I just paid. How y'all got eviction? I ain't got no notice or nothing. That's not correct. I only didn't pay my rent this month, and I got a paperwork that they supposed to be fixing my stuff, or Section 8 supposed to be letting me move. I do have that paperwork. This the only month I ain't paid it, cause they supposed to be fixing stuff out of 26.
Who's supposed to be fixing it?
I have that paperwork. They had to the 22nd to fix my stuff while I was gonna move, cause I got mold over here.
Okay, so Section 8 is paying.
Yeah, Section 8 pay my rent.
And so what happened for you to get behind?
I'm not behind. What they saying I owe? Because I don't owe nothing but this month. So
Okay, but what I'm saying is what you ended up in court for some reason.
4 months ago.
Okay, you went to court.
I've been paying it. I've been paying it. I no lie, I have been paying it. So I got want to get the paper? Because I got the paper. They got 26.
Let me explain this to you. Now, the only thing I can do is an eviction. I can't mediate the case. I can't.
So you saying I have to get out like right now?
Yeah, we're about to do it now.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. There's nothing I can do. I have this that's issued from the court.
What?
I'm gonna give you a copy of it.
It is crazy. I just had it fixed. That is crazy.
You can read it.
So what y'all gonna do? Kick my door in and come in anyway?
Yeah, that's why the locksmith is here. If you weren't here, if you don't open the door, we're gonna come in. And that's what it is. It's called forcible entry and detain the FPD.
According to this woman, she's not due on her rent. She has paid everything, and yet she's still been evicted. I don't really understand. There seems to be more to that story. Anyways, we are hearing more about the new rules that could put a 2-year limit on Section 8 for people who are able to work. That means after 2 years, if you are not able to fully pay your rent, right, this help could stop. And yes, they want to add work requirements also, which means you must work full-time to be able to keep your voucher. So rent is rising faster than wages. That's just the harsh reality, and many jobs don't pay enough to cover rent even at 40 hours per week. And childcare, transportation, health problems can make working difficult, full-time for some people. So it can be next to impossible. Guys, this plan sounds really good on paper, but how realistic is it, right? Because they're just telling them that just work harder, but real life is not that simple, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section, because if these rules push through, right, many people that already trying their best can be pushed out of their homes before they are ready. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section.
So I want to make a quick video about this. I've been asked a lot of questions about it. Will a government shutdown stop Section 8 payments? And here's your answer. I got this letter from my local housing authority by email last week. Basically, to give you the chat GPT version of it, basically said October is funded, partial of November is funded. After that, if the shutdown continues, we will not be getting paid our rent, which for me is a little bit north of $40,000 a month that I will not be getting in rent. And this is why I'm very big on reserves, and don't listen to the other gurus out there that try to sit there and say, oh, you can do real estate investing without any money out of pocket. That's not true, because the 5% a month that you're going to set aside for vacancy or whatever numbers you had in your head, that's not going to be able to make up for the whole mortgage payment. The bank don't care there's a shutdown. They're still going to want their money on the first. So now basically the most surefire thing in real estate being Section 8 rent being guaranteed, that's the most guaranteed thing in real estate. And even now you're seeing that that's still not guaranteed. So reserves. You should not be investing if you don't have any money in the bank. I think it's a horrible idea. It's an easy way to get a foreclosure on your record. Don't do it.
Now, the truth is that how many people have the money to go into it without actually getting anything from the bank? how many people? Not a lot of people, not a lot of people. And now there's discussion about, Section 8 funding being pushed, the responsibility being pushed to individual states, which will mean that states could keep strong programs, some states could and some states could not. And it can turn out seeing assistance into who gets saved and who gets left behind. That can be the situation. And the worst part is that the waiting list is already long. Some people wait 5 to 10 years just to get approved. Now, if this funding is cut, right, those wait lists will only grow longer and more families will be pushed into homelessness, guys. You cannot build a future when you are fighting so hard to put a roof over your head. What do you think in the comment section? Because if section 8, is harder to get and easier to lose, people are not being helped. You're just setting them up to fall. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. I really want to hear from you. And if you have found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Ciao.